Hello, my name is Chloe. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you the first of my weekly vlogs that I'm doing right now. So just a bit of background, I have switched jobs and through doing that I have 3 weeks off, which I'm very excited about. So I've decided to vlog to make sure basically that I motivate myself to get up, even if it's just read, pop into town, or do something big and exciting for the day. I think a vlog will make me feel more encouraged to actually do something slightly worthwhile. Saying that, so it is Monday the 14th of September. I don't know if I said that. I can't remember. It is just past 10, maybe 10:15, and I've been reading Beyond a Darkened Shore by Jessica Leake, which I am buddy reading. I actually just read yesterday's pages because I got very busy. So I was going to start the vlog yesterday, no, Saturday, but I got really busy. I do have a couple clips. We went out in Chester for the day, do a bit of shopping, and then we had a motocross meeting after that. So maybe I'll insert those clips now.
Then I'm too close.
Yeah. That's why I didn't read this weekend. So this morning I read yesterday's buddy read pages. I read about 50 pages and I now have another little chunk to read today, just this one here. Really loving this book. Like, I'm not going to hold it, you can't really see anything. I don't read fantasy pretty much at all, so I'm really surprised I love it. This book is about Kira, who is the princess of this place called Mide. And they have invading men from the north, like Northmen. Pretty sure it's based on Vikings. And Kira is sent to, she is like leading the troops, and Kira has a magical power where she can get into the mind of her like enemy when she's fighting. Well, she can do it not when she's fighting, but that's what she does in battle. And then she is told by a crow who speaks to her that she cannot kill the leader because he is like the savior of her people. So I'm not going to say much more than that. I'm pretty much halfway through it, probably exactly, and I really love it, really love it. So, oh, also the cover is pretty cool. Did not think I would like this at all. It was one of my books I'm daunted by video things. But I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to read those next pages now. Other things I've been doing is getting buddy reads ready for October. So I know we have time, but I am buddy reading It by Stephen King and Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. So both of those I have separated into daily chunks, and I'm going to just make like a little journal page with the breakdown so I can ask people if they want to join in, really. And if they do, like what the pages will be. So there's that. I just want to like plan a couple videos, maybe film a couple videos, just make the most out of this day, but stay at home because I had a very busy weekend. But I also really need some ideas for plans for this week. If anyone's got anything, obviously I won't be getting to it till weeks 2 and 3 by the time that you see it. But if anyone has a plan, something I should go and do, then I'd love to hear your thoughts. But on that note, I better carry on doing pretty much nothing. Hello, so it is actually nearly 1 o'clock and I'm still in my pyjamas. I don't see that changing. I've noticed I look very red and I think I got sunburnt yesterday, but I'm just going to ignore it. What have I done? I read my buddy read pages for Beyond a Darkened Shore, still absolutely loving it. I filmed an unhaul video, which I now need to edit, but iCloud's been a bit slow, so I need to get it on my laptop. If anyone has good solutions for having an iPhone and a non-Apple laptop and getting them to work nicely together, please let me know. So my plan now, I've got a pack of What's-Its, love What's-Its, And I'm going to try and read as much of The One by Maria Ralph as humanly possible. Ideally, I wanted this finished like a week ago, so if I can read all of this today, I'm going to be really happy. Hello. Hello, so it's now 2:30 and I just ran like a 30-minute sprint on my Twitter. I know that nobody's taking part with me, but I feel like I'm more active reading if I feel like I'm being held accountable for it. So in 30 minutes, I read 76 pages. I'm now on page 156 of this book, and I've pretty much been reading for an hour. So I'm going to do another 30-minute sprint at 2:45. So I've got 13 minutes. I'm really hoping to get this done by dinner time. So that is that. It's fine, it's cute, it's nothing special, but I'm enjoying it. Then I got the post while I was doing that. I got this lovely, lovely postcard from Emily. Like, I won't read it out, that doesn't feel right, but she is the sweetest human. I'm probably already mentioned her today, but I will make sure that she's linked in the description. Please go give her some love. She is the sweetest human in the world. And yeah, I'm gonna like pin this up on my little board and keep it. And then I got this, which sadly is open, but I think the book's fine, which I believe is my book exchange book from Laura, who I will also link her Twitter because she is a sweetheart. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. So she has left a note on the front, which I will read out, which says, "Hope you enjoy the book. Good luck in your new job, and hopefully no idiots will be sending emails at 2 a.m. Love, Laura." Because I had a bit of an issue in my old job. But the book she has sent me, which I asked for, is 1,000 Perfect Notes, When Passion Turns to Obsession by CJ Drews. I'm loving the red sprayed edges, actually. This, I didn't know too much about it, but she's one of the admin on a Facebook group I'm in, and all of my TBR for last month was based on that reading group. I have had so much to do from it, so I've probably mentioned it thousands of times, but it's such a lovely, lovely place. And they do a book exchange each month where you post books that you have read and are unhauling, and you can exchange them with members of the group. So I have this one from her. It says, "Beck's mother, a once famous pianist, lives out her shattered dreams through her son. Crushed by her violence and forced to play the piano until his hands bleed, Beck is broken until August comes along. August with her bare feet and doodled hands. August fiercely protective of those in need. Can she help Beck unlock his own music and say all the things he never said?" Sounds really cute, really intense, and I have... Oh, there's a signed book plate in here. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, really excited about reading this. I'm going to keep her little note inside the book so that it's always there. And yeah, I've pretty much got enough time for a little break and then another reading sprint. So I'll keep you updated with this. Hello. So I just went to the shop and I have 3 Hermes parcels that got dropped off me there. So this is quite a few clothes to try on. So I might try them on in this vlog, like obviously not fully. But I just feel like that would be content I've never had before. And I saw Christina do it. So yeah, let's go home and try on some clothes. Right, let's just leave the camera there because that's probably as good as we're gonna get. First thing I've got is a Primark like blazer. Oh, this is great. I feel very office official. She did say, so this was really, really cheap because there's a button missing, but I could just unroll it, I guess. I don't, you know when you buy secondhand clothes and they just smell like the other person's house? Oh, what does it look like unrolled? It's a bit, I could do it unrolled. Yeah, I kind of like this. And it was literally £1. I'm not even joking. The collar's a bit weird. Kind of like it. Okay, and then the same person also sold this very tight, but maybe good for autumn. Just doing that weird sleeve thing. I'm not good at trying on hauls. I'm not doing a pose. I'm just trying to get this on. But it is kind of like, I like the colour. And then matching trousers to the jacket, which are a little bit tight, but I can work with that. They're on, so I guess they're fine. They're just a bit cozy. I also got a dress, and if I move this, it is not YouTube friendly. It's also most of the way down my legs. I don't know whether I'm just struggling with this for no reason or whether this really does not fit me. I'm going to try a little bit harder. This is not made for normal human proportions. I need to get it off. On to the last thing I want to be wearing on a hot day, jumper. But I don't know if you'll see this, it's all like crisscrossed at the back. How cute is that? It's far too warm to be wearing a jumper though. It is September and mid-20s degrees, but this is really, really cute. This is cute, but could I breathe? Originally, I thought this was going to be an office dress. I now see that I've been mistaken, unless I put tights on. It's on. Not quite sure what I was expecting, but I might wash it and keep it. It does smell very weird. This is much more me, this top. Definitely needs an iron because the collar isn't working as a functioning collar, but it fits. And finally, potential office top from Zara, which can confirm this one has been made to normal human proportions. I think this is pretty cute. And now I'm going to stop. Oh wait, these little pearls are put in very, very strange places. Not sure how I feel about that. Hello, so it's not long gone 7 o'clock and I finished The One by Maria Ralph. I actually finished this around 5:45-ish and then had my dinner. So I've given this book 4 stars. I'm looking at the camera over there. I'm really trying to look there. Yeah, I gave it 4 stars. It was really, really cute. It was really emotional. Kind of not memorable, I don't know. It was 3 stars all the way through because it was just pretty standard, but the last bit made me cry, like sob cry. So 4 stars, and I've already got it listed on everywhere I sell books because it's me. So the next book I'm gonna start, and I feel like I could get this all finished tonight if I only do this. There's talks of us watching a film and eating biscuits and stuff, is Always and Forever Lara Jean. So in terms of the book-oplathon, which I don't know if I've actually mentioned so far, this was my randomise your TBR book and it came up with a random number generator. This is my person of colour rep book. So I do need to get this read this month. Originally I planned to read it in 2 days, so maybe I could just read up to the post-it note tonight and finish it off tomorrow. I need some exciting plans for tomorrow because I don't have any, but yeah, that is all that's going on here. So I'm actually like a mile and a half into my walk and forgot to vlog. So I'm headed down into town just to like waste some time, I guess. I've got to get some birthday presents for my sister. I don't know if this means you can hear me any better. I've seen people on TikTok do it. I'm going to say that it does. But yeah, I've decided to do a 2-mile walk in this heat. England is not used to this heat in September. It's not very nice. I also had a couple glasses of wine before bed, so the shades are a must. Yeah, I guess I'll just let you know what I've done when I get home. Hello, it is now 20 to 8 on Tuesday night. I didn't update anything after my walk down to town. I did get some really cool stuff, including these very, very long nails. I got 3 packets of nails, then I got Cole's mom to pick a colour, so we have matching nails right now, apparently. I also got this really, really cute mug. It says Brain Fuel. If you're from England, I mean, you'll understand it if you're from anywhere else, but this was from Poundland. Like, I'm impressed. So this new mug is for my new job. I also got a water bottle that like tries to get you to drink more through the day with little markers. It's cool. I did get some books, but I put them away. So I was going to vlog what I got, and then I had already put it on my bookshelves. So I don't really want to sift through it now trying to find each one, because if you don't know, my bookshelf is, yep, that way, is in colour. So they're all at the bottom of piles and rainbows and yeah. But I did write down what I got because I actually can't remember already. How bad is that? So I got How to Stop Time by Matt Haig, which I've pretty much just seen around on the community, and it was 50p in a charity shop, so I got it. I got The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson, which I have, it's one of my favourite books of all time. But I had a really weird shaped book, which is a silly reason to get rid of it. Like, it was shorter than a normal paperback, and wider, not like wider, like, why am I struggling? It was shorter and it was wider, so it doesn't fit on my shelves, like it never has done. So I saw a normal size paperback, so grabbed that because it was 50p, and I'm unhauling my other copy. I got The Keeper of Lost Things by Ruth Hogan, which is just another one I've seen around, and it turns out Emily has that, and I can't stop playing with my nails. Emily from Novel Novels has that and hasn't read it, so that is going to be our buddy read in November. We're always ahead on planning our buddy read, so that is our November read now. I also got Ted Bundy, Conversations with a Killer. I cannot remember who that is by, I didn't write down. I can sort of see it. But I am really, really into true crime, if you didn't know. And I've been wanting to read more true crime books, but I'm trying not to buy them unless I see them going cheap. So this was actually £3 in the works, so I'm really excited about that. I don't know when I'll get around to it because it's quite intense, but I would love to read it. And I think that book is the basis for the Netflix show, which I haven't watched. I don't know why, I just haven't. Something about serial killers to me stays in podcasts. So yeah, I didn't buy that much more. Most of the stuff I bought was food, and it's gone in a box for Brittany. I've just filled a full box to post out to her tomorrow. Pretty much featuring tea, Jaffa cakes, and she's getting a pack of Whatsits. Like, she needs to be excited. But yeah, I'm going to go out and post that tomorrow. Those are my plans then. There is a post office in town because I had to post some things today. But I'm going to take a really, really long walk up to the old village I used to live in, just for like the exercise. Actually, when I got home today, so I walked about 4 miles to town and back, and then I got home and I ran another 2 miles. So I'm kind of proud of myself. I had a very active day, which is never a thing that happens for me. I did read a little bit of Always and Forever Lara Jean in the bath after my run. So I'm on page 48 now, so I'm really not that far through, but it is such an easy read. I feel like if I sat down now, I would finish this before I go to bed tonight. But I actually need to read 50 pages of Beyond a Dark and Shore first, which is my buddy read. So yeah, 50 pages is not too much. There are only, how many days? 1, 2, 3 days left on this, including today, and the final day being a bit bigger. But yeah, so really excited, really, really loving this. I'm sure I've already said. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to make a cup of tea, then do this. Then my dad and my sister have gone out on a bike ride, and I have promised to make them pancakes when they get home. So reading, tea, pancakes, and then hopefully more of this. I did want this finished yesterday, so I guess I need to hurry up with it, but I need to read it. And I think that's it. I think it's all my plans. Good morning. It is about 8 a.m. on Wednesday. I did a little bit of reading last night, so just to catch you up, I've read a bit more of Beyond the Dark and Shore over yesterday's buddy read, because I was sprinting with the official like bookoplathon sprints with Becca, and she rolled a double, which in the sprints mean you have to switch book. So I switched back onto my buddy read just because it's the only other book I have going at the moment. So right now I'm on page 344, and I only need to get to 364 to finish today's buddy read. So I'm thinking I might be cheeky and just finish this today. I'm really enjoying it. I need to know what happens. I don't think I can finish it, like leave it that close to the end. I think I might finish this off. I was also reading Always and Forever Lara Jean with Jenny Han, and I got to page 158, so pretty much dead on halfway through. So my plans for today, I actually don't have much to do. I don't know if it said yesterday, I was thinking about walking to a post office really far away. I might not, just because I'm lazy. I might drive. I don't know, I need energy, and I exercised a lot yesterday, so I'm not really feeling the love. So yeah, I'm gonna read those 2 books. I have to go to the post office. Apart from that, I don't really have any plans, so I think it's gonna be rude. I think it's gonna be a Netflix sort of day. I haven't got energy. Hello, it is exactly 10 o'clock and I just finished Always and Forever Lara Jean. I think I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars. Like, it was fine. I enjoyed the second book way more. This just felt a bit more standard, structured. Like, if I said there was a YA contemporary about people at the age where they're leaving high school, especially in America, you'd be like, okay, they're off to college, they're going to go to different colleges, they're going to sort that out. all that stuff, which is pretty much like what the main story was. There was also, like, I did get choked up at times. There were a lot of mentions of how long distance relationships don't work, so thanks for that, Jenny Han. Jenny Han has written some of the, like, most emotional stuff for me on both ends. Like, I absolutely hated parts of The Summer I Turned Pretty because it was all about a girl who gets rid of her glasses and she's like gorgeous, and that's rude. And then there were a lot of mentions in this book on how it never works. Like, again, thank you. So she's just written stuff at both ends of the spectrum for me. So this book in particular, I'm gonna go 3.5 stars. Like, it was fine, but it's not going to be the most memorable thing I've ever read. I am going to keep these, so I have the whole series. I don't know if I'll reread them, but it's nice to have the option, and I love the movie. Has the second one come out? I think I'm losing my mind. Yeah, of course the second movie came out. I remember it now. I was having a moment. Are they making a third? Because it needs a third. Yeah, brain. I'm going to make more tea, and I think I'm going to finish off Beyond a Darkened Shore. I'm going to at least read up to my buddy... Yeah, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to just have to apologise. It needs finishing. I need to know what happens. So I'm going to do that. I've also decided to film my Q&A today, so I need to get dressed for that, obviously, but that sounds like a good plan. Yeah, that's my day. Okay, so I just went to the shop and I have another parcel of like clothes, and there's a lorry. Clothes and a new bag, which I'm going to take to work if it's nice. First quick update, I have left the house in jeans, at least I put jeans on, my mum's flip-flops, which don't fit, they're too small, and I've got to put a bra on, so that is ideal. Didn't even think about it. I've been getting too used to home. I was also the only person in the shop to wear a mask, so that's great. But yeah, I'm gonna get home and probably show you this stuff. So it looks like this is my new bag for work. It's not as big as I thought it would be, and they filled it with the other items, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's cute. I think it was like £6. My only thing is that's probably not going to fit a folder, which is what I kind of wanted it for, but you know, we'll make do. I kind of like it, and I'm not going to waste it. Okay, so obviously I'm aware that this is not a matching outfit, but these trousers, they were originally pull and bear. Well, they are pull and bear, it hasn't changed. They are fully elasticated around the waist, which is absolutely amazing. And I nearly broke my nail trying to show you. They are like cropped leg. How? For £2 these cost me. These are definite office in the winter vibes. They are kind of like leggings, but I'm kind of loving them. Okay, these jeans are a mood. I would never, ever wear this. But, I think that is supposed to be connected. That would make sense. It's not. But I'm kind of loving them. I realise there is a button issue here. Fake nails, it's not going to go well. But they actually fit me really nice. Maybe I could just get Mom on some sewing work and we can have this patched up a little better, maybe. Just so there's a bit more coverage. But you know, kind of love it. I just filmed a little clip and then realised a big issue. It wasn't exactly family friendly, but apart from that, really like this jump. So it is 7:15 on Thursday night. I'm not sure what I vlogged up to yesterday, but I casually decided to read a Horrible Histories book last night, and I do a separate vlog for my Horrible History stuff because I'm going to make it like a thing. So yeah, I read Smashing Saxons, didn't rate it. I don't rate those books, I just read them for curiosity, and I used to love the TV show, so decided to read that. Read it in one sitting. It was fine. So my plan now, you've seen, I've made a cup of Earl Grey tea, which is the T2 French Earl Grey, which I got in one of my reposed boxes. So I'm going to try that. I've got a wax melt on the go, it smells divine. I've got a Word document ready, and I am going to sit and start A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is our sister's approximately pick for the month. And I'm going to make some good notes. I might highlight it, I'm not sure, because I have Emily at Novel Novels is sending me the hardback versions, so I kind of want those to be my annotated ones. So maybe I can just tab where I want to annotate, I don't know, or I could annotate it on a reread if I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna stick into this now. I also got in my reposed box today, I got some pink grape with apricot sweets, so I'm gonna eat those, drink my tea and do some reading. Oh, should probably say the reason I haven't vlogged any today is because me and my dad went to Twycross Zoo. I am now a member, so I can go as many times as I want this year. Went with my dad, like got to stroke a goat, pet a goat for Americans. Cole's mom has informed me I cannot say stroke a goat in America. Petted a goat, don't know. What else to do? Saw a giant tortoise that I had a nice photo with. I'll just put these photos in. Cool day, enjoyed it. But yeah, didn't do any reading because I was the one driving. A lot of driving today, like 2.5 hours total, so a little bit shattered. But want to get some good reading done now. Not done any reading yet. French Earl Grey, divine. I will be buying boxes of that stuff. That is absolutely lovely. Hello, it is Friday, it is 3 o'clock and I've just got home. So just before I talk about that, last night, A Court of Thorns and Roses, I got up to page 123. I'm about a third of the way through. Really loved it, made quite a few notes on it actually. Enjoying my time reading it. I think I'm gonna put it off until later though. I want to go sit and do something more relaxing than reading and making notes outside. I want to just like read. So I'm gonna read potentially This Monstrous Thing by Mackenzie Lee. It's another book that I've read like 3 pages, but that might be my chilled garden read. So what I've been doing, me and my dad went out for a walk this morning in Malvern, which is such a lovely town, like it's just gorgeous, and we went out on the hills. So we had some breakfast first, then walked for about 5 miles, and then we got back and we didn't have a house key, so we've been sat chatting to the neighbours and chilling in the garden. So yeah, I'm shattered. But when I actually got back in the house, I have a package, which, I mean, I can't even show you. Let's show you my name. It looks like Emily's handwriting to me. So I think it's our, well, I don't know why she'd be sending me any other book than the one we talked about. I believe it's Our Stop. But let's open it. Okay, this is being a nightmare to open. And here we are. It is Our Stop by Laura Jane Williams, which I remember saying I was really interested in. She's left me a little note, so I'll read that in a second. But this is: Nadia gets the 7:30 train every morning without fail, well, except if she oversleeps or wakes up her friend Emma's after too much wine. Daniel really does get the 7:30 train every morning, which is easy because he hasn't been able to sleep properly since his dad died. One morning, Nadia catches sight of a post in the daily paper. To the cute girl with the coffee stains on her dress, I'm the guy who's always standing near the doors, drink sometime. I was really intrigued by this because when me and my friends went to college, we would read, hang on, I've just noticed the tan line on my forehead. We would get the bus up to college and we would read the Misconnections, and they were normally like from the tube. So I find it interesting to read like a story based on what we used to read on the bus in the mornings. So yeah, I'm going to read her nice note and go sit outside and read because I just need to relax because it's been stressful. Hello, it is now 9 AM on Saturday. I didn't update last night, I was so tired. There is a 24-hour readathon running today for the Bookathon, which I tried to do, and I stayed up until about 1 o'clock. Then I just stayed on the phone with Cole for a bit and then went to bed, and I've just got up. I was reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm now on page 182, so just shy of halfway really. It's going well, I'm enjoying it. I'm just struggling to read it quickly, but really, I'd like this done by lunchtime and I can move on to my next book. I am making notes as I go, obviously, and I need to type up the ones I've scribbled down as I was reading in sprints. So maybe I will just try and utilise any reading sprints today to get this finished off. At the same time, if all I do is finish this today, I wouldn't be too mad, but I would like to do some quality reading. One thing I was doing yesterday, there's something in my eye. When I say I've just got up, like I've just got up. Something I was doing yesterday is packaging up some stuff to send to Cole. So I just thought I'd show you because that might be interesting to some, because I unbox things that him and his family and his friends have sent me, but not what I send him. So the first thing, which you can't see, is a photo book that I made from all the pictures from when he came to stay in January and February, and there's like little notes about how much I love him inside. It's very, very cheesy. One of his favourites, chocolate orange. They are back in the shops fully now for Christmas, because I was not paying more than £1 for chocolate orange. So chocolate orange. 2 packs of squashies. Since I sent in the last box, he has had an emergency pack of squashies under his bed that he's not allowed to touch. So I'm sending him 2 more to replace, like, to replenish the stock of squashies. We've got giant Parma violets, which are for his mom. She absolutely loves Parma violets, so I just thought I'd send her one of the tubes. 2 packets of Fox's chunky cookies, the ones that's a digestive on one side and a chocolate chip cookie on the other side. He really likes them. 2 packets of them. And then I've got a box of tea for his cousin Hoss. I did send Brittany a box a couple of days ago, and this is just the stuff for Cole, so I put the tea in his. And then I do have some space in this. I'm probably looking at like 500 grams, maybe less, of space. So I'm going to get him some Bounties. Apart from that, I don't really know. I might just get him some random stuff and see what he thinks. But yeah, he definitely wants some Bounties. So I'll do that, but I'm in no rush to send this. Like, he's not going anywhere. He will get it eventually. His cousin Hoss goes away for college, so it's not like he's in a rush to get it, because he might not even be in the state when I send it. Saying that, I don't know where he goes to college. I know it's like 3 hours away, which could be in the same state for all I know. But yeah, that's what I'm doing there. Also last night, me and Brittany decided on our Sisters Approximately pick for October, which is going to be Final Girls by Riley Sager. So I need to do some sort of announcement for this on Twitter. But if you are going to be taking part, please, like, if you can get a hand on a copy of Final Girls, then I'd really appreciate you joining in. I've just noticed my nail is missing. We will fix that. So let's do this. So really appreciate you joining in. I'm not awake yet. Maybe I should stop talking. Hello, so it's 12:30 now on Saturday and I'm on page 342, so I really don't have much left. It looks like kind of nice weather outside, so I'm going to take my notebook because I'm making notes as I go. Just have a nice drink and a chocolate bar in the garden, in the sun, in my pyjamas. Hello, so it's exactly 2 o'clock and I just finished A Court of Thorns and Roses. I think I'm gonna have to give it 4 stars or 4.5 stars. Like, I really enjoyed parts of it, like really enjoyed parts, but I don't get it. I don't get the ending, like, at all. I have so many questions. So 4 stars, I'll say 4 stars, and then after my live show chat with Brittany, which I'll try and get scheduled today, I can really make up my mind. So now I still have, I mean, I'm not really doing the 24-hour readathon, but let's say I am, because I went to sleep. I have 4 books left on my book-up-a-thon TBR, just to talk you through them. I have Ink by Alice Broadway, Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas, I have Angel by Ale Weatherly, and I have This Monstrous Thing by Mackenzie Lee. So ideally I did want to read Angel today. It is a 500-page absolute chunker. But because I've just read like that fantasy, and all of these are fantasy based, I'm going to read a book that's not on Bookoplathon, and that's Angus Thongs and Full Frontal Snogging. It's a very short, I say very short, it's about 250 pages, just cheesy, contemporary. The movie Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging is one of my favourite things in the world. It looks like a very easy read. It's all like diary entries, so I think I'm just going to chill and read this for the next couple of hours and then move on to something more fantasy. And I've got a feeling I'm going to go for either This Monstrous Thing or Angel. My Q&A video has also gone up, so I've got a couple comments to answer on that. And yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much about my notes on not Throne of Glass, A Court of Thorns and Roses yet, because I made a lot and I can't be bothered to sit and type them, so I'm gonna do that on a day where I feel like I've got the energy to do it, because yeah, there's a few pages of notes, so just time to relax, I guess. So it's 4 o'clock, it's been 2 hours and I've done absolutely nothing. I've not even touched my book. I don't even know what I've been doing with the time. My parents have just gone out and I was going to sit and read, and I just don't want to. Like, today's been really, really difficult, and I just keep crying genuinely just through missing Cole. It's been over 7 months now since I've seen him, and I'm not going to get all teary on another vlog because I've done that in many, many vlogs before, but it's just feeling right now like there's no end in sight at all. Like, when am I actually going to be able to see him? Because I remember thinking, well, yeah, I'll book for Christmas and hopefully I can move it forward, and I don't feel like I'm gonna get there for Christmas, and I just miss his stupid face. So I might make myself some pasta and lie in bed and watch films. That's kind of what I want to do, and I kind of want to read, and I kind of want to lie in bed and do nothing. I'm thinking maybe I just start my reading up again tomorrow, because I don't want to read. I just want to cry and cuddle his hoodie and eat food. Hello, so it's 8 p.m. and I just finished Angus Thongs and Full Frontal Snogging. I actually decided I chilled for 45 minutes, and then the official Bookoplathon YouTube sprints were on for 2 hours, and it's been an hour since that, so I have done a fair amount of reading. Finished this off. I think I'm gonna give it a 1.5 stars, 1.5 stars. It was pants, actually rubbish. I've got a weird connection to the characters just from the movie, but this is nothing like the movie at all. Obviously I know the movie came after, but it's not the same. Characters aren't really the same. Yeah, just wasn't too happy about it. I don't know, I'm trying not to think too much into it, but I didn't like it. I think the writing was stupid. I think the characters, relationships didn't work. I wasn't a fan. But then I've actually picked up Angel by L.A. Weatherly, and I'm 40 pages in, 36, so I overestimate myself. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea now and a chill, maybe watch a bit of YouTube, and then get cracking on reading that one. Hello, so I've just popped out of the house. I realised my parents are out for dinner and I have no food, so I'm gonna go get some dinner. What else do I need? I need a few more things to send to Cole. I'm sure this wind is picking up great. So yeah, I need a few more things to put in the box to Cole. And it's my sister's birthday in a few weeks and I haven't finished her present. So I'm going to go to Sainsbury's and try and do it all in one fell swoop. So I'll let you know how that goes. Hello, so it is now 20 to 2, 20 to 3, 20 to 2. Okay, I can read a clock. You forget how to read an actual clock when you're just used to looking at your phone. So yeah, I'm 340 pages into Angel. I've been doing reading sprints on the official Bookoplathon Twitter. So we're just having a break now, making a cup of tea, and then I'll carry on reading. I've actually got washing up to do, so I'll do that while I'm down here and I remember. So a cup of tea, biscuits, and back to my book. Okay, so oops, it's Monday. The traffic is very loud. We've had half the road redone and it's causing for some very loud traffic. Yeah, I've got a coffee. It is nearly 10 o'clock. I struggled to get out of bed this morning. I did sleep in a hoodie and full pyjamas under a duvet and a blanket though, so I am very excited for the winter nights. I love sleeping when it's cold. So, yesterday, I finished Angel, I want to say around 4 o'clock. that sounds about right. Whenever I finish it, to be honest, it's a 500-page book, so I am proud to have read this in one day. I was doing a lot of the sprints for like 35-40 minutes and reading nearly 100 pages at a time, so I was doing really well. I really enjoyed this. I think I've given it 4 stars, so I really loved it. But at the same time, I read A Court of Thorns and Roses this week, which I really liked and saw issues in it, so gave it 4 stars. So this, I couldn't give 5 stars just because it was cheesy and I loved it in my head. Like, if I would have had a week of reading rubbish books, maybe I would have given this 5 stars. I think that's the only issue with like such a narrow way of rating books, is I'm like comparing them to each other, which I guess is the point. But 4 stars, really loved it. But it was a bit cliched. It was written in 2010, so that was sort of expected. But I do have the next book and the 3rd book in this series, which I can get to soon. I'm just glad that I finally read this. And then I picked up This Monstrous Thing by Mackenzie Lee. I got halfway through it. I'm on page 196, so a teeny bit over halfway. And I'm not loving it. It's a Frankenstein retelling, I guess. I don't know how much I've explained in this video because I seem to have explained it in TBRs. But we're in Geneva in 1818, and we've got a boy called Alistair Finch. His brother Oliver is dead and his sweetheart Mary is gone. So then Alistair brings Oliver back from the dead using clockwork machinery, very similar to the Infernal Devices, if you think that way, if you've read those. Then comes the publication of Frankenstein, and the city intensifies its search for shadow boys, aiming to discover the real-life Doctor and his monster. Alistair finds refuge with his idol, brilliant Dr. Geisler, who may offer him a way to escape the dangerous present and his guilt-ridden past, but a horrible price only Oliver can pay. So it's fine, but I'm just not loving it, and I don't know whether that's the book's fault or my fault. But I do want to finish this today. And I guess I'll have to talk about that in my next vlog though, because this is the end, because this is supposed to be Sunday. I seem to be awful at wrapping up vlogs. Even if I vlog constantly the whole week, the last day I can't wrap it up. I just don't do it. So that is my wrap up for the vlog. If you've made it all this way through many trying on clothes and just talking about nothing, then thank you. I've seen Jade from Jade Reads do this. Drop me an emoji. Let's go with like an animal. So if you drop me an animal, if you drop me an animal emoji, I'll have known you got to the end. And I don't know, that's weirdly satisfying for me. So thank you very much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.